1400 years back, China wanted to enter into a military alliance with India against the Tibetans. Now that sounds strange today. However, even stranger was what China desperately wanted from India. It wanted to learn how to make sugar from sugarcane to prepare itself for war. That sounds bizarre. China fighting wars using Indian sugar? Namaskar. My name is Ajay Sharma. Welcome to a new episode of the Kafir Nama. The year was 643 AD. China was ruled by Emperor Taizong of the Tang dynasty. India's greatest king of the time was Harshvardhan, who ruled over large parts of northern, central and western India, with his capital located at Kannauj, then called Kane-Kubji. Harsha's empire was constantly threatened by Turkish tribes from Central Asia. The Tibetans, located just across the foothills of the Himalayas, also presented a threat to him. The Chinese, on the other hand, had already lost territories to the Tibetans. And to add to the woes, the Tang dynasty had also opened up a war front on its eastern borders against the Koreans. It was against this backdrop that Emperor Taizong sent a high-powered delegation of 22 senior officials to meet King Harsha and work out a military alliance against the Tibetans. After protracted negotiations with King Harsha's officials, the Chinese delegation proceeded on from Kannauj towards Rajgir, one of the epicenters of Buddhism from the times of the Buddha. From Rajgir, the Chinese delegation turned towards Bodh Gaya. Now it may seem to us that the Chinese delegation was possibly on a Buddhist religious tour. No, it was not. Let us not forget that the Chinese delegation was visiting India with the express intent of preparing his armies for war. So how would the visits to the Buddhist monasteries help his cause? The real objective of the Chinese delegation came to the fore at the Mahabodhi monastery in Bodh Gaya, where it requested that 8 Buddhist monks and 2 experts at making Indian sugar accompany them back to China. This was on the express orders of Emperor Taizong. Now you may wonder, what has the movement of monks and sugar makers got to do with Tang dynasty's war efforts? Well, Chinese military campaigns of the time sought to include Buddhist monks as a part of their contingent to provide medical care to his soldiers, to the wounded and the ill, as also to keep the soldiers in full vigor during battle. The Buddhist monks in turn relied on Indian medicinal texts, the Sucheta Samhita and the Charak Samhita, that advocated the use of sugar in various forms as a part of medicines. Indian medicinal texts held that in addition to making medicines palatable, sugar also had the added benefits of aiding digestion, reducing inflammation, providing energy when needed, increasing sperm production, hence manly vigor, and a safe diuretic that led to better heart health. All this was important for the Chinese army. The problem was, China did not know how to make sugar from sugarcane, and importing large quantities from India was not practical. So China was forced to learn sugar making from India to keep his army fully ready for war. But sugar's medicinal qualities was not the only reason that forced the Chinese to learn sugar making from India. Buddhist monastic code allowed the monks to only consume watered-down versions of sugar and molasses during a fast. Buddhist monks who were ill were only allowed to consume gul, a thick form of sugar along with ghee, or to drink fanita, sugarcane juice. And then there was also the intrinsic role of sugar in various Buddhist rituals that was traced back to the times of the Buddha. So if the Tang dynasty wanted to have Buddhist monks to aid his war efforts, it had to be ready with a ready supply of various sugarcane products. And hence it was that the Chinese delegation could not sign a military alliance during his visit, but ensured it went back to China with 2 experts adept at making various Indian sugarcane products. If you like this episode, please do like it and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to our channel Kafirnama to get regular notifications on our new episodes and series that we are launching from time to time. Jai Bharat!